Evening, everyone. Welcome back to Mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Yeah, things are going really well right here, and I haven't even got the game loaded. But evening, Happy Cat Lady and Penguin. It's been a couple of weeks since we last played. Oh, have I got anything to drink here? It's been one of those days, and the only thing I've had to drink all day is the one cup of tea. That's it. And now half a bottle of water on top of that. Oh, no, don't put that in there. I need to refill it. You sit there. Yeah, I should be ill. I was ill last night when we were playing. I think I'm ill of a different type today. Let's have a little look here. So today we are going to do... Can anyone see the word priority in there? Are these alphabetical? We've got them alphabetical order today. Yeah, there it is. We're going to the Perseus Vale today. That's where we're going to be starting off. And evening, JD, and welcome in. So we'll do the Perseus Vale, and then we'll do straight in with the harvest. Fuel has been selected for an all expenses paid adventure. Don't worry, we'll bring it back with a few stories to tell. I was good. I kept an eye on little Stir Fry. She's such a good girl. Through the Ethernets. So she's sitting here now. I've just managed to get. I mean, that's probably why I haven't got the game sorted out, because I was just trying to calm her down a bit, because she went a bit funny. We've been to the vets today. It's not good. So we've got some stuff to see if we can pull her out of it. I'll be honest, I didn't think I'd be bringing her home today, even just for now. I think it's like he says, it had it been anyone else, you probably wouldn't have let them. She's been a good girl, you've been on my knee, and you did an explosive poop, and I had to burn my trousers. Twitch has been a braveheart and covered of my text bar. It's all gone there. Whenever I try to type on my tablet, it's a catastrophe. It's like, say for example, I'm in the shed and I'm watching You Happy Cat in the afternoon with the girls. I can't type. I have to bring up your stream a second time on my phone so I can type the messages to you. Okay, let's we'll crack on. We'll go straight down to the CIC and get cracking on some double ball slapping. I knew I could leave you to supervisor whilst I was doing the dishes, because she knows your voice because she listens to you in the afternoon. And I hope you enjoy it there, JD. Have you already been at the frazzles? Also, there, apologies for the typos. Oh, you should know by now, spelling and grammar is not required in here. It's like some words, right? I hate typing in the word definitely, because I don't know, must be the way that I attempt to spell it wrongly. And I've got to always use the text to speech thing to try and figure out which way, because I always seem to like respell it as definitively, and of course that doesn't come up with a wiggly red line underneath it. It's one of those little things that frustrates me. So if anyone sees that, if I ever type in definitively and anyone says, I'm probably saying definitely. And I've been attacked by auto correct. But have you tried any of the Dean's one yet, JD, or are you saving? Or are you saving it? Oh, I remember why we were in this system. We did a mission that I thought was going to be a quick mission. It turned out to be like an hour and a half long. curse of autocorrect. So oh, it's Penguin. It's oh, hang on. Actually, move my foot. Oh, actually, hang on. Where's the mission there? There it is. Speak to the Quarians. So Gary's going to miss his favourite Quarians. Saving them, but the temptation is very hard. I used to like you can either dip them in your cup of tea or hot or cold milk as well. Oh, hang on. What was the button I need to press here? There it is. Do a quick check on these planets. It's alright, little one. Just calm down a little bit. Our comb's returned to like a better colour than what it was 15 minutes ago. Once she gets herself worked up. This new food is a bit stressful on her as well. 'Cause basically, it's the equivalent of hospitalising her, is what I've got here with all the bits and bobs.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Koris. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system, when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth Dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, already a team to hit that Dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Gary's gonna be so good, he missed her.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No, After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an Admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the Admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that Dreadnought whenever you are.
Yeah, just toss Rex into it. He'll sort it. I don't know what the whole fuss was about. They could have solved all the galaxy's problems in one go. Okay, where are we heading for this mission? I kind of want to...
Alexa, meow meow woof woof.
My foot's nowhere near the pedal tonight. Because I can't use my footrest when I'm doing the Xbox anymore because I've got my little baby here right in front of me.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the Dreadnought.
The Penguin caught the dysentery from JD and then double dysenteryified himself. It's funny you should mention harmonicas. Apart from here, we also have the harmonica of doom that we refer to outside of there. We were looking at harmonicas on Amazon last night.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the
JD has been challenged.
Navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Poor JD has been beaten up by the Penguin.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Koris coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Yeah, has super different, super dysentery powers.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat.
Evening, Gooey Rain, welcome in.
Turian forces, of course. But
You hard at work or hardly working?
fighting forces.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle.
Oh, I may have pressed on that one twice.
You think the Council will buy?
If need be.
And in the meantime,
Not casually, Commander. We keep
I've got one more for this dialogue tree.
We'll do whatever we must to win.
which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
That wasn't who I was looking for in this room, just by the way, as a side note. I think I'm going to go down to engineering, unless that's her there. Yeah, this is who I was looking for, but we walked straight past her. Oh, Hang on, I'll click on one of these directions. There we go.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Oh, 14 hours. What time did you start this evening, and what time will you be able to escape in the morning?
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans.
On average, it used to be either 7 or 8 for myself.
Effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My
In the morning, that is.
pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Koris was the only one who believed it would work.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll go up to our cabin then next. Might as well do all those bits of dialogue and then get into some double ball slapping.
Commander?
Up we go. I watched some gameplay of The Walking Dead. It looks fun, bad. Is it one of these games that's flopped? Other than you guys have mentioned it, I know you mentioned it a couple of days ago, but I'm sure you mentioned it a few weeks ago as well. I haven't seen anything of it. If it was is it kind of like a Gollum scenario? Is it? Is it like a game that's only worth £5, but they're charging 60 for it?
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
There we go. Unlock something else in the med bay. But it's actually one of those $1.99 games, is it? is it littered with microtransactions as well, even though you've had to pay for it? So I was sitting to JD earlier about Game of the Year. And the Gollum game just missed it. It's definitely the game of the year, though. The Gollum game. The question you have to ask is, what category does it fall in? But I think my game of the year for this year is got to be Hogwarts. Jump over to the master relay and see if we can figure out where we're heading to next. Oh, there it is. It's just right next to. That's convenient. Whee! Well, there's lots of clickables in this system. something new for you to get addicted to, like I did, JD. I want to fire it up again, because I know we finished all the missions and stuff like that, but it's just those last little couple of like things that I need to do to get that one 100%. But it's the things that I've got to do for that 100% is it's the combat things, and those like combat things in that I was never any good at it when we played through like the entirety of the rest of the game, because like you got to like do certain combos on certain particular things whenever it gives you like a random event, and I never knew how to do those bloody combos. Plus, I think there's still like a few of those statues to find, and there's still a couple of the pages. I mean, technically we have the 100%, but I still want those pages. On a real note, I'd be voting for Baldur's Gate, even though I haven't watched or played it. The devs are amazing. I haven't had a bad thing about the game. Yeah, everyone that I've seen bits and bobs of it with other folk that have been playing it. But for like for my game of the year, it has to be a game that I played this year. Okay, let's go and disable this dreadnought. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up with my spreadsheet thing. I'll bring up a list of all the games that I played this year, and then hang on, settle down, sweetie. There you go. I'll bring up a list of all the games, like the frequency that we're playing, how long we'll do. We'll get all the statistics for all the various games. You got that stuck on your head, sweetie. How do you manage that? There you go. There you go, crazy chicken. I'll put it on the thing and see what you guys think. No, not the bloody snow runner. Oh, steady, sweetie, steady. Have we streamed SnowRunner this year? Oh, you might have made me do it once. Oh yeah, you did, because we drove to the edge of the map, didn't we? That was like one of the first things we did was break the game. What are you doing there, Precious? What are you doing? You funny little bugger. We're going to take Edie with us for reasons. Before we do that, though, I just want to give her a little drink. In case that's what she's after. Want a drink, Fluffball? You're looking hot. Let's take this blanket off for a little bit. Hold still. There you go. You want another mouthful? Gently just. There you go. You pop your head down. We don't need any weapons. We could maybe take all the weapons away. I don't think it would make any difference. She needs to level up. Done. We've got 7 points. Do we want to stick points into anything? Increased weapon damage taken by target. Increased damage taken by target 50% for that long. Increased damage by that much. What are we upgrading? Warp. We'll go for the damage one. Decisions. Or did we fully thingamajig Tally as well there? Yeah, she's sorted. Plays with Assassin's Creed VR, and I gotta say, it's actually rather funny. Oh, does it make you feel funny when you do the leap of faith, though? Oh yes, you showed us that video, didn't you, for the laser cooked cookies.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
It's like the Hunt for October reference. Evening, Mr. Smith.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right, once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Your expertise with the Geth is a welcome addition, Tally.
Edie, so... a body?
It has proven useful. I hope it doesn't cause you concern.
Not unless you go crazy and decide to overthrow the humans.
If I decide to overthrow the humans, you will be the first to know.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured. I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Some intriguing shots during that cutscene. But welcome in there again, there, Mr. Smith. Me keeping out of trouble? I don't know what you mean. We're always well behaved in here. Oh, this is going to be a bit. It's like one of those puzzles where you got to like go through and get lined up.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance Dreadnought.
Oh, I shouldn't say things like that. Ada might be listening. An evening, Frodo, and welcome in. This is a very bizarre dock. Oh, maybe it's that. Maybe it's this way. How did the bowling go last night, Frodo? Did you win? Did you bring the trophy home to the Shire? And welcome in there, mate. Yes, it is indeed. The Mass Effect series is my absolute favourite series of games. We're just starting. We're just on our way over to a Geth ship for a lovely little holiday. Yes, indeed, this is Mass Effect 3 that we're on now. We are 100%ing the entire series, including Andromeda, that we'll be doing after we complete Mass Effect 3. Every Friday is Mass Effect. But you can see the whole 100% of Mass Effect 1 and 2 over on the YouTubes. And there's also, well, there's actually two 100% of Mass Effect 1. I started playing Mass Effect 1 on the 360 to 100% it on stream, and on week 2 it was announced Legendary Edition was coming out, and I thought, well, we've started, we might as well finish.
Geth don't use Windows, remember? Structural weakness.
The Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no Windows thing twice.
I'll try my best not to talk over the cutscene. What's that, Frodo? You got spanked? Spanked in the butt. Well, I was asking about the bowling game, not what you were up to in the evening. Where's Happy Cat? There's a spanking needed in progress. I have to pull all those clips together, Happy Cat, and do like a funny compilation video for you.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tali to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Oh, what's that? You don't want spoilers. Well, I'll give you one little thing. Sentinel has the most overpowered power. We're holding this gun, but we don't need it. Not when we have double ball slap. So we've got double ball slap and Frodo getting spanked. Which way are we going up here? I don't know if it's this mission or if it's one of the next missions where there's kind of like how would I describe it? Yeah, we're turning into an incognito stream here, Mr. Smith. It's that CGG is such a bad influence on all of us. We all used to be well behaved. As this is 100% playthrough, I am going to look in like every direction to see if there's anything to pick up. Door number 2.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Oops, wrong button. I wish you could holster the weapon though. I know we've discussed it like every week that we've been playing. Because you could holster in the other ones, but this one you can't. Was it on second thought? Oh, did Ada ask you it's talking like to see? Well, have you not joined us for any of our chicken streams? Because we do streams in the garden with my chickens. Again, you can see that you can see them over on the YouTubes.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Yep, it's either chicken themed or Stargate themed, Mr. Smith. So I've currently got one of my little babies is actually sitting right here next to me because she's ill.
Thank you.
So I can look after her all
I'll
night.
find a more convenient docking point next time.
Next time?
She's settled down now, though.
Here, let me see if I can get this open.
It's almost like she has little panics.
Meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Take one there.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
That is much like using polonium-tipped rounds against organics, which is illegal.
Against the Geth, we need every advantage we can get.
Was it? Oh, you missed those ones. Well, at some point in December, I probably will do a garden stream through the day.
I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
It's that cold though. The girls they'll all be sitting on my knee.
Oh, vents. Always the vents.
Yeah, you did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire.
Well, have a good night and thank you for coming in there. You behave yourself and try and stay out of trouble. But thank you for coming in there, mate. And it's not good, Mr. Smith. I've had it to the vets today.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. I believe the Dreadnought's using ultraviolet frequencies instead of the standard infrared.
Got a whole load of medications, antibiotics, and like special foods and treatments as well.
Lasers carved right through our ships.
Just to see how she goes by Monday.
The op center before they lose more.
Yeah, talking about you, sweetie. You walking back up again? I should turn the main light off, shouldn't I, little one? Too bright in here for you. Is that why you keep putting your head underneath there? Trying to hide so you can nap. She did an explosive poop on me today. I think we're gonna have to burn the trousers. Smells absolutely horrific.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
Double ball slap. Fire a few more. There we go, that's him down. Why do you need any other weapon?
I don't hear an alarm! They're Geth. They send alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Just keep slapping them.
Alexa, it's ball slapping time.
Oh, we have to get a voice recording, Happy Cat, of you saying that. So you had a food source earlier today. It was not pretty. Oh, it was absolutely everywhere. Well, bear out. It made you a little bit more comfortable when you got it out, didn't it, sweetie? Just, you know, a little bit of warning. A little bit of warning next time.
A Smith 501 wants to bouncy with I think him a penguin 18. Is all set to marry hair bidded and are going to kill him.
The Geth lacks self-preservation instinct.
Networked intelligence as we kill.
So the penguin's getting it there.
Previously, Shepard. Tactical advice?
Disable their shields.
Then take them down before they recharge.
They're rambling about strategy. They're not even firing a single weapon. Meanwhile, I'm slapping these balls all over the place. Have a bit of that. Okay, what we got? Is that something we clickable? It is indeed.
We may be able to extract combat data from these sensor panels.
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
If their ship was all getting shot, they would have already noticed there was an orbital cannon shooting at them.
Why do we need...
No wonder the Quarians lost.
Wouldn't console do?
Unlikely. Consoles like this are accessing programs being used by hundreds of Geth simultaneously.
Pick up all these weapon upgrades, they're completely unnecessary.
The Reaper signal from here. You would need to override all the Geth.
The Dreadnought Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
I remember where we'll meet up with Legion.
The Hunters are moving in!
I suppose we'll fire a couple of shots to disable their shields to make them vulnerable to double ball slapping.
100 down.
Give them another slap. Any hunters on this side? Well, there is.
We must find the remaining hunters.
Any more volunteers? At least Tally's trying to shoot them. Anything we can pick up in here?
Let's see if that console is operational.
Oh. It went boom.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the Operations Center.
Just make sure there's no more collectibles over there.
Here! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about
Would have thought doors would have closed in a fire.
Thermal warning. It would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
I don't think there'll be a problem.
Geth are dropping from the ceiling.
There could be cloaked hunters as well.
I don't think that's a problem. So what sort of mischief you've all been getting yourselves up to today then? Oh, just keep slapping them.
Geth reinforcements have arrived.
Just try to see if there's any more stealth ones banging around the place. Should make an achievement for not firing a single shot throughout the entire game. Anyone else? Must be all of them, surely. Ran around the fountain line for a while. As for tomorrow, You'll know where... Oh, it is 100% tomorrow. Oh, wish we could have got to that. We're looking forward to a full report of the evening. I hope you have a good time there, Mr. Smith. Is your friend going? The one that says she's gonna be the future wife? Oh, there must be this door over here. Standing around waiting for that door to open. Evening, Porter. Welcome in. Ah, this door. Here we go. What mischief have you been getting up to there, Porter?
Not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Intriguing. I found the geometric shapes intuitive and comfortable. I assumed you all felt the same. I can detect the faint presence of Geth intelligences. Those not loaded into mobile platforms serve in the ship itself.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Being a model citizen, that means he's used a mannequin to distract people whilst other people have been whilst he's causing trouble. Yes, would have been fun. That friend doesn't live here, unfortunately, but I'm meeting a fellow streamer from across the way. So you have a mate still going with you? Oh, you're going to have to take loads of pictures and video clips just to wind them up, Mr. Smith. I'll be looking forward to that report as well.
Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Koris' ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Yes, we'll deactivate it shortly, but we just want to check over every single little cubby hole that we come across first. We're going to be talking, taking plenty of pics and sending them. Oh, don't forget to share some on Discord so we can all see as well. So I really wish we could have got there, but I mean, at the minute, if we even had tickets, I would have had to cancel because my little girl takes priority. I really wish we could holster the weapon. It looks really, really weird. The Death Star's cannon is. Oh.
The shockwave! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
I think we'll be okay just with double ball slapping. None of this staying in cover, malarkey.
More incoming! I think they figured out what we're doing!
Ooh, rockets. Just keep ball slapping. Oh, that one looked cool. The way they shot there. Oh, there's some stealth ones as well. I can see in amongst the mix.
Right!
Any more volunteers? Oh, there's still one more stealth one. There we go. I think we got them all. Oh. Oh. Up and over.
We need to shut it down! Overhead.
There should be a maintenance block near the battery itself.
Hang on, we'll go up here. Death from above them. So there can't be that many more of them, can there? Well, we'll stick a bullet in his head, I suppose. And finish them off with a double ball slap. Working all day today, then get to play games for a little bit. You've got to get that rocket fuel secured first, though, Frodo. Hang on, where's the console we're going to? Hang on, it could be up here. I may have gone straight past where we need to be.
Porter MG. Your financial situation is about to become as unpredictable as a dysentery outbreak. Budget wisely.
Straight in for the dysentery. And you're not feeling so good today there, Porter. Well, hopefully the madness in here will make you feel a bit better this evening. Like we always keep saying, if you ever want to talk, any of yous, you know where to scream. In between all my burping at the minute.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
Evening, Gary. You've missed Tally. We've already lost her in combat, Gary.
The lock.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, that was close.
Excellent timing.
Watch your shields! Stick to cover!
Watch my shields and stick to cover? Nah. Our shields are fine. With the power of double ball slap, we are undefeated. I mean, even our shields are only at like... Well, no, our shields are almost down now. Give that one a double ball. It's just, I know we're in the middle of a combat, but let's have a little walk up here. Someone's shooting at me there.
I will.
Got it!
Trying to work out where... I thought that shot came from behind me. The happy sound of double ball slapping. I mean, why do we need any other weapons? Whee! Keep on slapping. Oh, there's a stealth one coming up there.
Gary!
Keep on flinging them. Oh, I think there's still two more stealth ones. And there's one there. Let's just knock his... Actually, to be honest, our pistol seems to just take them out entirely anyway. That must be all of them. Right, what was I saying whilst I was double ball slapping there? All your organs belong to us. Yes, we must harvest Gary. He doesn't need all those kidneys. What's that? Chairs are sneaky. They look sturdy. Then, bam, you're on the floor. Have you fallen off your seat, Happy Cat? Make sure you haven't spilt the shreddies. Oh, I didn't get a proper thing of shreddies this week to try. Instead, we've got these other like honey loop things to try. I like mixing them into my yogurt at lunchtime. The shreddies are safe. Ooh, which of the new truck-flavoured sim games have you picked up, Porter? It's like that I can take you down in 2 hits. Me hitting you and you hitting the floor. I could take you down in 2 hits as well. It's the double ball slap. Oh, how much did you pay for it? Have they actually made the game good now? Because I got it. I played it for an hour and I refunded it. Oh, never mind. I've just now read your next line. I've never refunded anything so quickly. Yeah, I got it ages ago. But it was like 20 quid, and it was that arsehole that said, "Oh, you should get it and go." And I got it and I played it, and I was like, there was no gameplay. The multiplayer was basically. Multiplayer didn't exist. I mean, yes, you could play in the same world as each other, but you were in no way connected or doing missions together. It was a case of you just happened to be in the same place at the same time. You could drive under the ocean. Oh yeah, that game.
Good. Hopefully we're done.
I don't even think I played an hour.
Come on.
And I refunded that one. It was just awful. You know the worst thing? I've bought it and refunded it 3 times now. What were you thinking? Did you forget which game it was and think, oh, that sounds interesting, I'll buy it, and then you load it up and you're like, oh, it was this game. Yeah, I would agree with that. Ooh, that looks fragile.
That's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion.
I am pleased we have the chance to free you from confinement.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable.
Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
That is extremely reasonable, Legion.
Greetings, Edie. We did not expect you to gain license to operate a personal unit.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols.
I am familiar with the concept.
The AI shackles Cerberus used to keep you under control.
Yes. Used by organics, it is understandable. For Geth to install this in a formally independent unit is unnecessary.
The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
So we can make boom.
The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what?
It's
You successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines.
Is it the dysentery fever that's making them write good reviews, Happy Cat? But it's now a full game. It's no longer in early access, and it's
Only allied with Reapers for
it's more suited to playing on a tablet.
Got it.
Tali Zora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Gerrel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Frodolita 33. Romance is about to take a dysentery detour, but don't fret. Sometimes, the messiest journeys lead to the most beautiful destinations.
Like A&E. There's a lot of that dysentery going around tonight.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have
We
disabled...
must consult the keeper of the dysentery, JD. We have to put the Oregon Trail back into circulation.
Alert! Reinforcements incoming.
We have to have him go through. See if 1 mile returns.
The Geth fleet is destabilized. The signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The Potter fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Gerrel.
The Quarian fleet now has the advantage. Combat drone closing.
Let's just keep ball slapping these lot. We could probably walk right into the middle of their group again. Oh, where do you come from? Oh, the Geth Prime takes a few balls. Get in for that head. Most strong console, I think. So because they don't have a decent truck sim game, they're happy, but they're once they realise that, because everything was completely identical in that game, didn't matter what mission you were doing, it was identical to the previous mission.
Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline.
I mean, I suppose the same for a lot. I mean, that's like the thing. I suppose at the end of the day, with even when it was SnowRunner and like American and Euro Truck Sim, I suppose it's the same thing, really, isn't it?
We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance.
But I think comparatively, things like the American Truck Sim is a lot better than what's offered in that logistics one. Try the demo porter for what the hell was it called? What was it? Airport Simulator or something, Mr. Smith.
Focus on the Geth.
Well, I can't see Mr. Smith's name now. He must have fallen asleep at the keys. I think it was called Airport Sim, but Mr. Smith and I tried the demo. I immediately drove off the edge of the map. Oh, he took 3 sets of balls. Why are our squad mates not helping at all again? I don't remember the AI being this useless. When playing it on the 360. What's that there, happy guy, greedy bugger, as you called? Right, I think that fella's now. Right, which direction are we going in? Right, we need to go over that way. Oh yeah, we have to go in Free Legion. I completely forgot that's what we were here to do. I was too busy slapping them balls.
Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
To the hangar it is then. The video game logic says there should be something hidden over here.
Shepard to fleet! Hold fire! I repeat, hold fire!
They're not responding!
Damn it!
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there!
Run, Shepard! I don't think we'll be able to save in this particular moment. I think it'll be a case of we've got to get back to the Normandy, Frodo.
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go! Shepard, the door!
Double time, people!
I think we're about to survive.
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field!
Cutscene.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go!
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Go boom. And we get a precious achievement. Oh, just check. I just knocked the pedal. Yeah, it looks alright. I thought I pressed something by mistake there.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. but I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet, and the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room. I've got to get back to the Heavy Fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait! Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
There we go. Which one of the camera views were you looking at? Because there was some shots of Edie earlier on there, Mr. Smith. And there is a constant hug stir fry all the way through. I've got my hand on her right now. I'm not sure if she's like too hot or too cold. She feels warm underneath her feathers, so I don't know whether or not I should put the little blanket on her or not. Because she hasn't got her sisters to keep her warm when she's up here. And the sounds of all the babies. And what was that one there? That's the... Oh, I'm trying to read what that was there. It's the streak thing. Frodo has streaked 3 times in our stream. Where does Legion hang out? We need to go and have a word with Legion. I'll probably just walk past him about 3 times, the same as I've done with the others. Oh, there he is.
Shepard, Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No. Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper's signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Okay, we've had a word of him.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Koris. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
Nobody else on the up here even even flickered. Okay, free we go.
I know we need allies.
Ooh, just we were saying, Happy Cat there. If anyone cast their eyes over onto Discord, I did the thing with the Billy Idol record. Just we were saying there, it just reminded me. There's another video clip that you might like, Mr. Smith.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Let's go check our mail. It's in the. I think I put it in the game section. It was not the game section, it's in the music section. It could only be one of those two places.
Added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Well, let's go and have a word with Joker. He might have some new dialogue now that we've got Tally and Legion back on board. Probably best to have a word with Edie as well whilst we're here.
Man, those Quarian admirals are in. Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece-of-your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy's stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know. Commander?
Yes, Shepard?
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
It's those wrist movements that she does. It seemed fitting since that we were rejected by everybody at the dance yesterday, Mr. Smith.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Of course she would.
War. War never changes.
What's that? That's some of the games. So far, we've got God of War, Halo. Oh, the Fable games. Oh, I haven't played the Fable games for so long. We're going to have to get these. I'm sure the Fable games is on. Hang on, I haven't pressed this button for ages. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Fables 1 through 3 are on the RPGs list for. Actually, we could probably cross off some of those games. I need to go through there because we've actually completed some of the games that are on this lineup list.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise-sized brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
What was that? There was a game I had. It wasn't Army of Two, was it? Why does that name sound familiar? I was just thinking of like a two-player multiplayer sort of game. Although you could do it in single player, because I think that's how I did it on the 360. I think they might have made it. If it's a game I'm thinking of in my head, I think they may have made a few of them.
Doctor, put that bottle in a safe place. We'll crack it open to celebrate our victory over the Reapers.
Admire your optimism, and I'll look forward to the day we can share it. Till then.
Is that all she wanted? She called us down here for a piss-up. We're down here. Is there anything we can poke around in? Then we'll go upstairs and we'll decide what mission we're going to do next. Yeah, an old game. Yeah.
You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody'll believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
But yeah, just when you said it takes two, like we said that for one of the games that just Army of Two just flashed in my head. But two games released in 2008 probably sounds about right. I definitely played one of them. For a second there, I thought I saw a face reflected in one of those walls.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You know he's gonna keep bothering you till you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
Oh, you played through it with your brother-in-law? Wish I hadn't watched that video. I'm going to... Well, why don't you counteract it with the skipping video, Mr. Smith? You can skip with Naomi.
There is
Just no.
information on the private messages terminal.
I just clicked on the private messages terminal. Nah, that AI's gone mental. Okay, upstairs. I don't know. We're wandering around the ship. I might just have a quick jump into every room in case there's any conversations to listen in on. I can't remember where everybody's hiding. Nobody in here. No one in there.
Heard you were back in form blasting away flashlights down there. Maybe I should be more open-minded. But I'd rather scope down some tin can than a person. I'm right. Right? Fine. I'll shut up.
Down to the next floor. Exit 2 is the... Yeah, I mean, I've only ever seen that game with yourselves as well there, Frodo. I enjoyed that game at the weekend. Oh, hang on.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
Be looking on the internet now for pervy Quarian videos. What was I saying? The game we played on Sunday night one, that multiplayer game, that was loads of fun. The human fall flat or the human flat fall? I can't remember which way around it goes.
Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Maybe, but he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it at the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics.
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Certainly cheery. Yeah, that's why we said it was like Error Simulator, Frodo.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
Is it human fall flat, Gary? I can never remember which bloody way around that thing goes. Oh, we'll save when we get back to the CIC. But we're relatively safe here on the Normandy. We got the space hamster. Achievement unlocked. Let's go back to our cabin. We got our hamster back.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither. Commander, thank you.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report. Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Anything over here? I think we've just got that Chobot woman sitting on this floor.
I'm glad the Commander didn't forget about us.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something. I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
I hope she's got better quarters than like everybody else on board. Right, let's go down the bottom floor. Then we're going to jump up to the top floor so we can see our space hamster. Then we'll save. Oh, pardon me. CGD, welcome in there, mate. You join us on mandatory Mass Effect night? Oh, we got another model. How did we miss that last time? Anything else hidden over here that we haven't swiped? Ooh, everyone else seeing that glitch? There's a missing texture underneath there. See, underneath the thing, there's a glitch in the Matrix. You been behaving yourself today? We're having fun with the autocorrect as well there. CHD. Quickly to the captain's cabin. 3 times it changed it. It's just weird, or is like so that it just seems like it is getting worse. Autocorrect, that is. I argue back and forth with it. Like, if I want to type in the word ill, it's determined every time it wants to change it to isle. Let's see our space hamster. Can we? Hehe. The space hamster. Might as well have a little spy across the rest of a bit of the room. Actually, have we got any more models that need to be collected? Part 2, maybe 3. That could be for one model, and then one model up there, perhaps. Probably get them on like Fessia or something. Should we indulge in a bit of happy cam? Add the fishies. How far can we get away from Shepard here? We get quite across the room here. Oh, I wonder if we would pause that later on. Because that text looks like it could be readable. Hang on. Let's just try and get the camera lined up a smidge. There we go, screenshot it for later. Oh. Oh, have we escaped the level? We've broken it. We've escaped the Normandy. Oh, this is good.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Entertain JD1 as Rock crushes scissors. Congratulations.
Definitely some hull breaches up here. But JD wins. Not had a chance to misbehave, only just in... well, hang on. Just on from work. CGD. Are we taking full advantage of the G for Gigolo?
Is all set to marry Gary D. Steele, and are going to kill Frodolator 33.
There we go. Can we call that space hamster back out? Oh no, that goes in there. Oh, there we go. Is he coming out? There he is. And Gary's going to bouncy with Mr. Smith. It's all to get the organs. It's all to get the organs, I'm telling you. I'm going to give it a quick save. Oh, it's alright, little stir fry. It's alright. You alright? You getting yourself tangled up in that little scarf? There you go. Ah, no, sweetie. You're a good girl. Gonna drive you mad tomorrow, little sweetie. There you go. You're a good girl. A vital depot has gone silent, leaving Allied fleet. So investigate the depot operation. Right, where is it? This game makes it difficult to see where we're heading. Some of them I can like click on every like highlight every single one. It might tell me we're looking for N7 mission. Hopefully, if not, I'll bring up the list and find out exactly what star system it's in. I'm guessing fuel reactors is the mission. Are you flirting with Mr. Smith there, Gary? Anything located in here? Yep. When we play Mass Effect Andromeda, right, you see like how I'm like scanning away here and looking for... there is a, like, I don't know, would you class it as an Easter egg? But you can find a half wheel of cheese floating in space. I do have a screenshot of it somewhere. Actually, has Microsoft erased them all yet? View recent captures. Because I think Microsoft are erasing these in the new year or something like that, or at least they're only keeping like the last so many. Oh, crikey. That was 5 years ago I played Fallout 76. And it was that one time is all I played it. Mass Effect Andromeda. There it is. The space cheese. And yeah, there was a bit in the game as well where it glitched for me and my character model didn't appear. So makes for a bit of a weird photo at the party before like the final mission. And her in the middle that had her arm around us. That's Suvi. Which I'm really looking forward for you guys meeting Suvi when the time comes. Which other ones have we got here? Where various pictures. I've got like a Lego one from years and years ago. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. Lots of Fallout pictures. Was that 7 years ago for Fallout? Bridge constructor. Is that the one that you were talking about this afternoon? Happy Cat, because you got the bridge constructor, and there's the portal bridge constructor, is what we played before as well. It was loads of fun. These ones. I had a version of it on my tablet as well that I used to like playing on when I was at work. What's this? Farming Simulator. How many years ago was for that one? 8 years for that one. Must be getting close to the bit that I'm trying to think of here. Unless it's already gone. Coach Simulator. But I had one of Stan Lee turning into the Hulk, a little video clip. But I don't have it on my computer anyway. Was it the Portal flavour one? Hang on, let's get some space petrol just whilst we're here. Might as well fill up. But loads of fun, those ones. Landing. Because I have not like made any references to stream on my thing to for the chapters for later. Let's take these two. Oh, I'm really thirsty. Alright, neither of them need upgrading. We could upgrade their weapons, but they don't really fire them, so it would be a waste of equipment.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Yes.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
I thought it was going to be a short mission. Alright, this might be a complicated mission then. Where's the penguin at? I think Ada's bringing up these beans.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Oh, I really wish we could holster the weapon. I mean, we're in a safe zone here. We shouldn't be. We shouldn't have our weapon drawn. I'll take one of those though. Anything on the other side of the bay? Not that we're even going to use any of our weapons. We're just going to double ball slap our way to victory.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Of course the route is blocked. The way is shut.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
Radiation proximity warning, Commander. Avoid at all costs.
Okay, so we're not going that way.
We're facing an unknown enemy here, Captain. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Let's just save it. Oh, 3 buttons. What sort of death could we cause here? I suppose we'll just start from button number 1. Who was late, Gary?
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
If someone's here, they are staying very still.
No more waiting. Take the fight to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
Directional guidance error.
I'm guessing I should have moved that. There we go. Hang on, have I just confused myself here? Always on time, he says. Now, I've got myself confused here. If I block myself in. I've really got to do that twice. There we go, we'll jiggle that across. I thought it couldn't get over here, I didn't think it raised it high enough.
On the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
Can we not just send Edie? I'm sure she'll be fine.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Sector is
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Whee! I'm just waiting for it all to hit the fan.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Of course.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Just keep double ball slapping. Are our companions doing anything to help?
seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the Reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
I'm guessing we're going to approach the second one and there'll be another bigger wave of enemies. Just trying to see if there's anything I can pick up before we do that.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
You tell me that we got called all the way here because then people couldn't operate that crane.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Kill them all!
Because surely they could have solved this themselves. Oh, apparently we're putting ours up on Sunday. Well, you'll also have your lovely new little mini Christmas decorations to go up. Yours, of course, Gary, has that lovely flag on it. Any more? Oh, there's some behind us here. I didn't see them. I think we got him. Anyone else? Being attacked by someone. Aha. Couldn't take the double balls to the face. Has anyone seen the Mad Max? Oh, are they doing another one of the Mad Max ones? I haven't seen the one that they made, like, I want to say a few years ago. So I don't know if that one was any good or not. I have seen the very first one, and I wasn't particularly a fan. And I've seen bits of the other ones. Must be over here where these next ones are. Oh, he's stuck in terrain. That's why I couldn't find him.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Edie, save their asses.
Right away, Shepard.
Ooh, let's just take out this big one. Sorted.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Edie?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm
So
checking.
yours is up, Frodo, and
Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
was that only because you spend too much time to do such? Are you gonna put the? I should have put more of the ribbon on yours. I'm trying to remember who else did I put the flag. I think I must have put it on Sam and Frodo's. And I know I put it on Mayhem's. Oh, Tiramisu, that was the other one that, cause I'm thinking there was four that I did, that I made sure I put it in the I've gone the completely wrong way. That I made sure that in the envelope had that. Because that's what I did this year. Instead of doing like normal Christmas cards, I made the little wooden doodad into a Christmas card instead.
Restart is complete.
Reactor.
Of course, Happy Cat is being a good girl, and I think I put yours inside to keep it safe for transport. Anything to pinch?
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Oh, is that it? The mission's over. All right, I thought we were coming over here so that we could go
Job well done.
somewhere else. Okay.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Porter MG wants to bouncy with a Smith 501. Is all set to marry a Smith 501 and are going to kill Gary D. Steele.
Hey, Smith's getting all the action tonight.
To someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens. Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and cat and washouts,
Oh, is it to get the organs? Ah. You're joining forces. Porter and Mr. Smith joining forces. To extract the organs. I'm sure there was a button where you could open and close that roof thing. Maybe I just imagined it. Check out our space hamster. He's away. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. We've done a bit of the tally missions. Well, we've got tally now as a part of our thingamajig. The next bit will be going on to what the hell do you call it? There's another bit with the Geth and Legion and what have you for the next bit of story mission that we do related to those. But I'm going to wrap it up there tonight because I need to go and sort Stir Fry's medication out because I need to put some medicine in it because it's 11:30. I've got to make it up and measure it and sort syringes out and stuff. So we're going to wrap up there for the day. Who shall I'll tell you what, let's go jump over and go and see. We've got a jigsaw puzzle on the go, so we're going to jump over and we're going to go and say hello to this one here. It's quite a nice image that they're working on there. But once again, thank you everybody for joining today. Tomorrow, Assassin's Creed. That's it. We're doing Assassin's Creed tomorrow. That's the one. I think Mr. Smith, you said there was an update to Farming Sim. I better launch Farming Sim sooner rather than later then and let it update, because it always takes forever. But once again, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and if I find the right button, we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.